In your experience, what are the common and most serious mistakes candidates make on their resume today?
Yeah, from what we see and what we hear from recruiters is that like the biggest mistake is the one size fits all resume, that one person creates only one resume and then they apply to like 100 companies. But in reality, like every job application is unique, and that's why your resume should be unique to the job you're applying to as well. And then also, besides this, also poor formatting and ATS incompatibility. It's also a big problem because your resume might not even reach a human if it's
Right.
not properly formatted.
So, what advice would you give to the freshers and job seekers in India, especially in India, who are trying to stand out in a competitive market?
Yeah, I think the biggest advice is that, especially for freshers and jobs for freshers, is that career growth is not linear. So it's not that you apply for a job and then you keep on going on a line. So sometimes you will go backwards and then again like sideways. So you should not focus on what you should not focus on what you're losing, but on what you're actually building in the future. Like in my case as well, I went from a bartender and then I've been a librarian assistant and then the co-founder of Novoresume. And each role kind of helps you towards the next, even if it's not aligned, like from bartender to librarian assistant, they have no connection.
Right.
And then I would say that it's very important to invest in yourself.
So, what resume formatting or keyword strategies do you recommend to the fresher to ensure compatibility with these ATS checkers, which powered by AI?
Yeah, I think here it helps to think of the ATS system like a simple reader that just needs clear instructions. So first, you need to keep the formatting clean, to use standard headings like work experience and education. So very standard, but they are recognizable everywhere by the ATS. And then second, use keywords from the job posting naturally. So you should read the job post from the company, and then if you see some keywords from there that you have, include them.
Okay. Hey, Andrew. Thanks for joining. I know that Novoresume is actively in a resume platform. So we'll start with the Novoresume. And in India, at least once in their career, every professional use Novoresume platform. So thanks for building this awesome platform. We'll quickly start with the first important questions related to Novoresume. What inspired you to start Novoresume, and how do you see it evolving in the current job market?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So when we started Novoresume, it started from personal frustration because creating a resume in Word, in Microsoft Word, was a nightmare. And as students, we wanted to help others who lacked the skills to create proper job applications. And then our mission has evolved to enabling people to thrive in the rapidly changing economy. And for example, like today, now we are leveraging AI, and not just for automations, but also for smart personalizations that helps our users craft data-backed resumes while also looking good, while also having beautiful resumes.
Okay. So I know you like one of the active profile on LinkedIn, and you are currently posting related to resumes, and candidates are doing lots of mistakes in their resume. So, in your experience, what are the common and most serious mistakes candidates make on their resume today?
Yeah, from what we see and what we hear from recruiters is that like the biggest mistake is the one size fits all resume, that one person creates only one resume and then they apply to like 100 companies. But in reality, like every job application is unique, and that's why your resume should be unique to the job you're applying to as well. And then also, besides this, also poor formatting and ATS incompatibility. It's also a big problem because your resume might not even reach a human if it's
Right.
not properly formatted.
Right. So, great. So, as you said, you are leveraging AI in Novoresume. So, we are in the age of AI. So, can you tell me how is Novoresume leveraging AI to help users create more effective resumes and cover letters?
Yeah, we've actually integrated AI throughout the entire job search journey. Like our AI assistant, it sees right in the editor. So when you're and helps users to write compelling like summaries, optimize their specific sections, and also craft better content. So when you're in the editor, you click on a section, and then you can click on the AI assistant. So it helps you with that specific section. If you already have some content, it will suggest you better content. If not, it can also give you ideas on what you can write. And we've gone beyond this, just the resume creation, because we have a feature called the job tracker. And there we have AI tools that cover everything from cover letter generation to interview preparation to like company research and even help you write follow-up emails.
Okay, great. So, as you said, there are lots of tools in the market. So, with tools like ChatGPT or other tools, people are creating a resume in seconds, right? So, do you think this like make us hiring harder or easier for recruiters?
I think it's a double-edged sword, kind of, because AI allows you to create a resume way faster, and this means that recruiters see more applications. But the key here is quality, like over quantity, and AI should actually help you enhance your authentic professional story and not replace it. So that's
That's
why we want to focus on helping users present their genuine identity more effectively. So you should not let AI write your entire resume. You should just just use it for brainstorm and to give you some ideas, but then you should rewrite all the sentences in your own language.
right, right. So, our mainly subscribers are freshers, and we circulate one Google form with them and asking them what doubts are there related to resume. So, we collected some questions from them. So, what advice would you give to the freshers and job seekers in India, especially in India, who are trying to stand out in a competitive market?
Yeah, I think the biggest advice is that, especially for freshers and jobs for freshers, is that career growth is not linear. So it's not that you apply for a job and then you keep on going on a line. So sometimes you will go backwards and then again like
Right.
sideways. So you should not focus on what you should not focus on what you're losing, but on what you're actually building in the future. Like in my case as well, I went from a bartender and then I've been a librarian assistant and then the co-founder of Novoresume. And each role kind of helps you towards the next, even if it's not aligned, like from bartender to librarian assistant, they have no connection.
Right.
And then I would say that it's very important to invest in yourself and to stay adaptable. And also remember that every experience adds value to your journey.
Okay. So currently, we reach out many recruiters, and they are using their internal ATS checker with a AI. So,
Yeah.
what resume formatting or keyword strategies do you recommend to the fresher to ensure compatibility with these ATS checkers, which powered by AI?
Yeah, I think here it helps to think of the ATS system like a simple reader that just needs clear instructions. So first, you need to keep the formatting clean, to use standard headings like work experience and education. So very standard, but they are recognizable everywhere by the ATS. And then second, use keywords from the job posting naturally. So you should read the job post from the company, and then if you see some keywords from there that you have, include them. So for example, if they mention project management, you need to use those exact words, project management, and you should not only include led projects because that would not be the same. And the third one would be to avoid like fancy graphics or tables because ATS cannot read images like inside them. So I would I would recommend to stick to simple bullet points and standard fonts like we have in our editor as well, Roboto, Ubuntu. And also finally, when in doubt, to save your resume as a text-based PDF file. So you need to
Okay.
make sure that when you save the file, it's not an image, but it's a text-based. So it means that you can select the text from it because then the ATS will be able to read that text.
Great. That's great insights. Thanks for that. How do you see the future of resume building evolving with the technologies like AI agents or smart applyings? There are lots of websites are building a agent which apply thousands of jobs using single clicks. How do you see in this competitive market?
Yeah, there I think we need to be careful because it was, or how it's LinkedIn as well, you have the easy apply, but most of those people that apply with that button are not fit for the job. So it doesn't help so much if you use AI just to apply to thousands of jobs. I think the future, like here, as you said, with AI agents and everything, I think the future is moving from static documents to more dynamic and living profiles. So
Okay.
instead of one resume for everything, AI will automatically customize your resume for each job in real time and will highlight the most relevant experiences and skills. And I
Okay.
think this is an exciting part because that AI matching will focus on potential and transferable skills and not just the exact keywords matches. And I think here an example would be that, let's say you're a teacher and you want to move into corporate training, AI will recognize those overlapping skills and those transferable skills and present you as a strong candidate, even without that traditional corporate experience, let's say like that. And here it's about showcasing the full person and not just the job titles. So I think this is going to be exciting in the near future.
Okay, great, great. So, for someone who is just starting their career, what one thing you wish every job seekers needs to understand about personal branding or storytelling through their resume?
I think here the most important, and I keep on learning it myself as well, is that authenticity beats perfection. So you should not wait until everything is perfect. You should be authentic, and your resume actually should tell a story of growth and problem solving. So even if you're just starting out, show how you've overcome challenges. Because even as students, you have projects, volunteer experience, education, like different class assignments. So you need to showcase how you contribute to those projects, how you build skills, and I think, yeah, you need to focus on the value that you will bring to the new job or the position and not the experience you lack. So I think the people should focus, yeah, on
Right,
that.
right, right. So, Andrew, can you, many candidates are using different tools for doing tasks. Can you suggest me best tools for students or fresher or job seekers? Any five best tools for job seekers or students?
For what specifically?
For any graduate who is looking for a job,
Mm-hmm.
any five tools you can suggest AI tools for creating resumes or apply jobs, like these tools are there.
Yeah, I think, of course, Novoresume is the first one that helps you in all the steps of the job applications. But
Right.
then I would say as well to use Claude or ChatGPT because they are free and even the free versions are so good and offer so much.
Right.
And yeah, I would say basically these two, and as well LinkedIn. They also offer some features. Oh,
Okay. So we designed one rapid fire round. You have to
yeah.
answer in one word for a specific questions. Can you
Yes.
explain me in one word? Describe the future of resumes.
Say dynamic.
Dynamic. Cover letter must have or outdated.
Must have when customized, but outdated when they are generic.
Great. Favorite productivity tool you use daily.
Claude.
Cloud. What's the most important in today's skill or experience?
Say adaptability. Yeah. So skill.
Okay. One resume myth you wish people would stop believing.
That one resume fits all jobs.
Okay. So, a most underrated skill in today's job market.
Again, adaptability or continuous learning.
Okay. So, AI in hiring is exciting or scary?
Exciting, definitely.
Okay. First thing you notice in a resume.
Clarity, like clarity of the professional story.
Okay. So, last one, the best career advice you have ever received.
I think it's to be focused on what you're building and not on what you're losing. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Andrew, I want to ask one question. So, many candidates are continuously applying hundreds of jobs and they are not getting a reply in India. IT market is like they are getting less replies or no replies after applying thousands
Mhm.
of jobs. So, do you like suggest some advice for the fresher candidate in India who is losing their faith or their confidence in continuously applying process?
Yeah, I know, and I understand that it can be demotivating as well for me. Like when I came to Denmark in 2012, I applied to more than 1,000 jobs, and I never heard back. So it was only rejections.
Okay.
And then I think then what you need to do is invest in yourself and see what if you can do some certificates, because nowadays there's so many websites that offer free courses, free certificates.
Absolutely.
So you can learn everything for free online in a matter of weeks. So I would say to leverage that and try to
Okay.
see in the job ads what certificates or what skills are needed. Learn those skills as well, like while they still keep on applying. But I would say to not lose faith and not
Okay.
lose motivation, because nowadays online there are so many ways to get hired, and you're not limited by one country because you can apply online all over the world. So
Okay.
I see that we at Novoresume, we work with people from all countries, like from US, India, Philippines, Australia, Canada, Brazil. So it's, yeah,
So most of your users are from which country? India or the other country?
India and US. Yeah.
India and US.
Mhm.
Perfect. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks, Andrew, for your time.